Shelter and Penn Future.
Good morning. My name is Barbara Nicholas. I'm the Development Director at Women's Center and Shelter of Greater Pittsburgh. In the United States, 1 out of every 4 women will become a victim of abuse during their lifetime. And so you can just look around the room to do the math to get a sense of the prevalence of domestic violence in our society. Since the economic downturn in 2008, we have experienced in our shelter program about an increase in demand for service that has us operating at 110% of capacity 7 to 8 months out of the year. And in addition to that, 72% of the women who are phoning our hotline are reporting an increase in violence related to the economic downturn. So you take a bad situation and you make it worse by increasing not only jobs and income for folks, but then vanishing this fabric, the safety net that supports them as they move on to the next steps in their lives. In addition to the programs being cut that we rely on, women who come in through our program, women and children who are moving on to the next steps in their lives, peace and violent-free, require the coordinated services of health care and food assistance and housing, a whole plethora of services without which they simply are not going to be able to make that journey. In addition to the negative impact of those cuts, the funding that comes into our organization to fund our legal assistance program. Our legal advocates last year helped 5,000 women walk through the court system safely, helped them navigate the justice system, and help to keep them safe. And as you know, leaving is the most dangerous time. About 90% of domestic violence fatalities occur when a woman is leaving. And so having heightened awareness of safety and someone to mentor and guide you through that process is really important. Funding cuts that are threatened, that directly provide our ability not only to staff and train judges, police officers, and other court officials, the victim, VOCA, the Violence Victims of Crime Act, and VAWA, the Violence Against Women Act, 2 funding sources that provide our legal advocates and not only to take the women through the courts, but to, as I said, train elected officials. Not only a loss of service that's desperately needed by the folks who are victims of crime, intimate partner abuse in our situation, but also then the potential loss of jobs for those people who would be able to walk them through what is a